Starsand Island is the latest cozy life simulation game, offering a feature-rich and relaxed experience. So if you're trying to decide whether or not you'd like to dive in, you've come to the right place. Hello friends, Sarah Sunstone here, and welcome back to Wish I Knew. In today's episode, I'll be sharing everything you need to know about Starsand Island to help you decide if you should play it right away in early access or perhaps wait until the full release. Please shine that lovely like button if you find these videos helpful, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel with your notifications on so you don't miss out on more Starsand Island content. Otherwise, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Starsand Island is an anime-inspired life simulation game set on a charming island, where you can create and live the peaceful rural life of your dreams. You'll settle into your new home, where each day brings the freedom to choose what adventure, big or small, you'd like to take on next. You'll be guided by the profession system, choosing between crafting, farming, ranching, adventuring, and fishing, or you can do it all. You can also bond with the local residents and the wider community, build and customize your own home, adopt pets, and so much more. Starsand Island is shaping up to be a very well-rounded game that goes beyond just a farm sim. So if you're looking for a new game with lots to do, that includes thoughtful features, tons of freedom, and mindful moments, this might be right up your alley. Everything I'll be sharing today is based on my experience with the various early builds of the game, along with official information shared by the Starsand Island team. So now let's dive deeper into the game's core features, starting with customization. In Starsand Island, you do customize your own character. This includes hair, eyes, eyelashes, eyebrows, lips, and skin color. You can also apply makeup and different face paints, with over 100 facial detail options across categories. In early access, a full color wheel will be available, so you can customize these features however you like. You can fine-tune each color's saturation and brightness so you can get that perfect look. Hats and hairstyles can be mixed and matched, which is a huge improvement from the demo. Plus, over 200 wearable pieces have been added per body type, so over 200 for the feminine type and over 200 for the masculine type. This includes casual outfits, elegant dresses, fantasy-themed looks, pieces inspired by traditional Chinese clothing, and more. You'll also be able to craft clothing by gathering materials and unlocking blueprints in the game. Plus, to complement many of the traditional outfits, they've also added some matching traditional dance animations, I imagine in the form of emotes, which is a really nice touch. As previously mentioned, there are 5 different professions to choose from, and you can take on as many as you'd like in whichever order you'd like. First, let's talk about crafting, which is a super useful profession that will introduce you to the game's various crafting mechanics. You'll learn how to craft specific unique items, which will help you fulfill Islanders' requests, but will also further benefit other professions you decide to take on, and even your ability to get around Starsand Island. For example, one of the first crafting projects you'll take on is making your own functional skateboard, which is pretty awesome. But you'll also learn how to make different tools, essential crafting machines, furniture, and other very useful items. Next, we have farming, which includes preparing your fields, planting seeds, watering and harvesting your crops, the usual tasks. You can grow everything from fruit trees and climbing plants to mushrooms, rice, and flowers. Each crop has unique needs, so you'll need to choose the right setup, from farmland and trellises to planting boxes or rice paddies. Plus, on Starsand Island, seasons aren't just for show, they're also key to growing seasonal crops. And the crops aren't just for selling, they're also used for cooking. And if you grow a giant crop, you can use this to craft seasonal crop-themed furniture to proudly display your achievements. You can also crossbreed flowers to unlock new color variants with shades like pink, orange, green, brown, purple, and black. And these can add flair to your home or make for impressive gifts. You can also ultimately upgrade your farm with tools designed to make life easier. This includes everlasting seeds that never stop growing, automatic sprinklers, fertilizer boxes, farming robots, and greenhouses to grow crops year-round, no matter the season. Of course, farming isn't without its challenges, so weeds, pests, and snails can mess with your crops, but with the right helpers, you'll keep your farm running smoothly. Which leads us to ranching, where your main focus will be caring for a wide variety of animals, creating a partnership where certain critters will help you out too. For example, rabbits will eat grass to help prevent weeds, chicks will hunt for bugs, and ducks will munch on snails to help your farm thrive. Happy animals will have a better output, which can be achieved when feeding them by hand, keeping their space clean, interacting with them, and even playing music for them. You can also expand their enclosures and set up shelters to keep them comfy. And breeding is also a key ranching skill. So by studying the parents' traits, you can unlock subspecies like lop-eared rabbits, colorful sheep, or rare alpacas. Each animal can inherit up to 6 traits like faster growth or for bigger yields, and once you master breeding, you can actually bond with large animals and unlock rideable companions, with over 20 options to choose from, so you can explore the island together. There's also adventuring, where you'll start with a slingshot and different types of ammo to offer distinct combat styles and experiences. And as your adventures progress, you can upgrade to a powerful bow paired with elemental arrows. But if you prefer to take a back seat, you can actually also craft sentinel robots to assist you in battle. So there are options for different preferences and playstyles. With either choice, you'll take on bosses with unique attack patterns, earning generous rewards from their defeat. This profession involves exploration of the mysterious ruins inside the Moonlit Forest, a hidden world brimming with mythical scenery and fantastical creatures. Here you can mine ore, gather unique plants, and loot precious treasures just waiting to be found. Then finally, for professions, there's fishing, and Starsand Island is the perfect place to master this. The island is rich in waterways and home to over 100 species of fish, including freshwater, saltwater, and deep sea varieties. You'll be able to use different types of bait, rods, traps, and nets to haul in massive catches. And beyond selling your haul for a profit, you can also build your own fish ponds for breeding and farming, ensuring a steady supply of seafood, or display those beautiful rare catches in aquariums as unique furniture pieces for your home. You can also actually set sail for 3 major seas surrounding Starsand Island, each boasting its own rich and unique fish population. There are even 6 possible legendary catches, each in their own domain and appearing in different seasons. The game also features an in-depth building and decorating system, so you can create the homestead of your dreams. There will be 9 subplots available to unlock to expand your land, plus 3 home environments: Blue Beach, Cloud Rest Lake, located in the Bamboo Forest, and Windflute Island, which is a private island, where you can build to your heart's content. To fill your expanded home, there will be nearly 1,000 decorative items in styles like classic, modern, European, traditional, and whimsical fairy tale. So you should have everything you need to create an island getaway. This includes items that you can craft yourself once you acquire the blueprint, and those that you can purchase with your earned gold at the local shops. But the team has shared that they will be adding even more in the future. The building mechanics themselves are very detailed, so you can create a structure piece by piece if you'd like to build something fully custom. You can customize the walls and the floors with different materials, and apparently decorate with almost anything found in the game, including snacks and old tools, which I personally love, because I love clutter items. There is fencing, pathing, brick-by-brick building. You can add stamps and stickers to your builds as well, adjust the placement of things very, very precisely and gridlessly if you'd like. You can even preview your build in different weather conditions, times of day, and lighting. But if you'd just like a quick setup instead or need some inspiration, you can actually use the game's layout system and choose from 8 pre-designed homes, like a Chinese courtyard, a European villa, or even a luxury amusement park, which sounds amazing. Just gather the materials and build your dream home with one click. You can also save your own creations as blueprints to reuse across saves. And on Windflute Island specifically, you can fully edit the terrain to shape hills, dig lakes, lay roads, and design gardens however you'd like. Here you can go beyond just decorating a house to shaping an entire island. In Starsand Island, there's also a cast of characters featuring townsfolk and interactable NPCs. The 15 interactable NPCs, who will be dateable at the full release, are as follows: Solara, Pastel, Zarin, Graminova, Delphin, Zephyria, Lunel, Serena, Lauren, Aurelis, Stella, Sylvain, Neona, Yufeng, and Alex. Each character has their own personality, profession, and both friendship and romance storylines that come to life with full professional voice acting. Plus, as you grow closer, you'll unlock special animated story scenes for key bonding moments to capture the spark of a budding romance. In terms of gameplay, you'll grow bonds with the characters by chatting with them, giving them gifts, and completing quests either through the different profession pathways and quest lines, or by accepting additional tasks from the town request board. There are other townsfolk around the world too, including some of these characters' family members, who you can also interact with platonically and help out with quests. Plus, Starsand Island is teaming up with My Time at Portia, bringing Ginger and Gus to visit the island during the early access version. However, excitingly, they've also teased another mysterious crossover, with 2 more characters who are about to arrive on the island with us. I wonder who they could be. Now, the warm, charming interactions don't end with the NPCs because there's also an entire pet system included in the game. Starsand Island does feature a pet shop where there are some adoptable animals available, but you can also spot animals all around the island, including cats, dogs, squirrels, and capybaras. You can interact with these critters by petting, feeding, and playing with them, and if you strengthen your bond with these animals enough, you can ultimately adopt them and bring them home. But apparently this is just the beginning, because more adorable friends like otters and red pandas will join the island in future updates. Once you bring your new cuddly companions home, you can quickly grow closer by treating them to their favorite snacks. And as your friendship grows, you'll unlock more ways to interact, like spinning together or even giving them a hug. Once adopted, you can turn on the follow feature, and your pet will become your little shadow, quietly accompanying you whether you're tending to the farm or riding around the island. And don't forget to make them feel at home by placing a dedicated food bowl, a cozy pet bed, or even a pet treadmill, and let their presence become part of your daily island life. At the island's pet shop, you'll also find a wide variety of outfits for your furry companions, from festive lion dance costumes and cute flower hats to all kinds of headpieces and tail accessories. You can style them in their very own outfit of the day and become the most eye-catching duo on the island. As previously mentioned, animals do even more than act as ranch animals or pets. They also provide a unique way to get around the island. You can also unlock a wide variety of vehicles and fun methods of transportation, like skateboards, hoverboards, rollerblades, scooters, cars, and even water and air mounts. Most vehicles also support modifications, such as jets and wheel upgrades. The game will also feature seasonal events with the Summer Beach Festival and Chinese New Year planned for the early access release, but many more to come in the future. There's also some unique shops, services, and points of interest to discover all around the island, including an arcade with playable games and earnable prizes, a peaceful hot spring, quaint cafes, and more. And speaking of cafes, there's also an entire cooking system, so you can make foods with unique buffs, which might increase your luck or even attract nearby animals to you. And this doesn't even cover every little feature and detail included in the game. There is so much to discover, loot, interact with, and enjoy in Starsand Island. Starsand Island will be releasing February 11th into early access on Steam, and the team has opted for this direction so they can refine mechanics, add new content, and ensure the final version reflects what players actually want. They plan to stay in early access while they gather feedback and roll out updates until the game feels complete, and they're estimating that this will last at least 4 months, but the exact timeline depends on community input and their development pace. So how will the full version differ from the early access version? Well, that depends on player feedback, but we should expect a longer main story, more quests and new features, and they're also looking to add more creatures and building options, along with multiplayer gameplay for the full release. Starsand Island is a premium game, and the team has confirmed that there will be no in-game purchases. While the regular pricing won't change with the full release, they are offering a 30% early access discount on both the regular and deluxe editions of the game. The standard edition includes the base game, a Chinese New Year furniture set, and the Neo-Chinese outfit, and the deluxe edition includes everything listed in the standard edition, plus the classical furniture set, the elegant formal outfit, and a pumpkin carriage. The full release will be available on Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the Nintendo Switch 2, with a release for the original Nintendo Switch planned for later down the road. The game will be localized in English, Japanese, and Chinese at early access, with other languages to be considered in the future. Overall, Starsand Island definitely offers a very relaxing yet exciting experience with lots of flexibility and freedom. You can really play your own way at your own pace and decide what you want to take on each day without worry of punishment. So if you like to explore, if you get excited about discoveries big and small, if you like freedom of customization, building and decorating, if you enjoy interacting with charming characters, there's something for you here in this game. From my experience, Starsand Island really offers a living, breathing world, which is mirrored in its development with lots of new content planned for the future. I do believe that this will be a feature-rich early access experience that would rival other full-release games, which it seems is very much reflected in the shorter duration estimation for this period of the game. So if you've been burned by early access before, I truly believe this one is different. But at the end of the day, you know yourself best. And since it's a shorter wait, it might be worth holding out until the full release anyway. That choice is completely yours to make. Of course, in the case that you'll be playing on console, the choice will be made for you. But in the meantime, you can of course watch me play. I'll be streaming the game right at launch, so be sure to come hang out with me and the community. Well, there you have it, friends. I hope this helped you decide whether or not you'd like to play Starsand Island in early access or wait until the full release. Let me know down in the comments which you end up choosing. Anything and everything, you know I always love hearing from you. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and until next time, take care.